Hi there, Taurus. This is Kim here with your next 3-day messages. Hope you're doing good. Let's get some Palo Santo here. And let's see what your spirit guides and your angels want to pass along to you for the next 3 days. Kim Krans Wild Unknown Archetype deck and Kim Krans Wild Unknown Alchemy deck I'll be pulling from first. Let me know how you are in the comments, where you're watching from. I love to read them. I love to see and connect. I like to connect with you all. So let's see here. Taurus. Taurus, the bridge. I have the bridge. That's a significant connection with the tears on the bottom. Why is the tear on the bottom? Tears on the bottom. Okay, so I have the bridge. Let's pull from the alchemy deck first before I... So, yes, it can represent a significant connection outside of yourself, but you also have, like, the reference of inner child, the smaller hand, the bridge to the larger, the adult. So it's like the inner child work or some sort of healing. That's what I always get from it. It's not how the guidebook talks about it, but I always get that there's some major healing that you have done that is kind of like opened a gate, opened a portal, some sort of healing and that has occurred that allows you to like get to this next place in your life. Okay. Yeah, you've healed something, Chiron. You've healed something really deep. You have healed something deep and you have figured out what needs to go or what needs to exit your life. The sulfur card is let's get stuff up and out of us. Okay, and whatever it is. It can be detoxing from something, from your body, actually. It can be anything, or it can be a person or a situation, something that you need to move up and out in order for, well, it's kind of like not in order for, but it's like it's the next stage of this healing process for you. Okay, so I think you're seeing signs and synchronicities with the synchronicity card that lets you know that there's a new chapter beginning. So, because we have 4 Ouroboros on these cards, or Ouroboros, and a diamond in the middle. Like you have gone through a lot. There's been a lot of pressure making you precious now as a precious stone, as a diamond. So there is something here about the next phase of healing, moving something out of your life, out of the existence, whatever it is, that will complete this bridge or allow you to go on to this next new phase. Okay, so let's get your next 3-day energies and see what you can expect from that. So we're using Urban Tarot, and then I'll clarify also with the 108 Oracle and the Tarot of Oppositions. So towards here, sorry, I'm clearing my throat, so much allergies. Let's get some coffee. That's better. Yeah, it's going to get better. Something's going to get better here. It is the wounded healer, Chiron, the wounded healer. So whatever you went through, though it caused pain, though it was hard, and this might be even deeply rooted in childhood things, you have this ruby now on the hand, or representing, like, you have this gem now, because of what you've been through, because of some sort of experience that you have gotten through, healed yourself from. What's on the bottom? 7 of Cups. Okay. There's just so many, there's different ways to read the 7 of Cups. choices, options. It can also be talking about escapism and daydreamy energy. So the main message, though, with the Seven of Cups is to choose wisely. I'm getting kind of a dreamy feel, though, from it, off of the synchronicity, like the next chapter, or what is coming. Like that it can be absolutely anything, and there's kind of nothing wrong with this daydreaming energy here. That's what I'm getting. But, okay. The water carrier. Yeah, there has definitely been a lot of generosity on your part here. Humanitarian generosity, nobility, balance, a calm life, communication, compassion, unselfish, humane, a benefactor, helpful, and ethical. So your day one, I have the Ace of, well, a lot of information that you need. Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords. Wow, the Mother Load and the Pioneer card. That's my card for my Millionaire Billionaire card in this deck, because it's the biggest amount of money that you can get. It is the Mother Load, prosperity, jackpot, success, having plenty, good fortune, sudden wealth, the real deal, on easy street. And then the Pioneer, boldness, destination or bust, the cutting edge, the long journey, trailblaze, true grit, challenge, navigating uncharted territory. I really feel like this is information that you're needing, something that inspires you to go in a direction where you're leading the way. Like maybe it's a path that nobody else has taken before, because that's the Pioneer. That's what you were doing. It does say got your 6 on this Pioneer. So there may be a strong realization of who's going with you or who's not going with you. I mean, with the Ace of Swords in this card, we have an airplane in the back right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really standing out to me. Like some sort of information or idea or brilliance that comes to you results in you rising up, taking off. Maybe a launch of something. And the activist, it says the activist on the Page of Swords. For some of you all, this is actually tied to something that you write or that you speak and you let others know about, you stand up for. But it's about spreading news. You could really be inspiring others with some sort of information or knowledge that you just know. Because there's a lot of mental clarity here with this combination. I think we'll have to get some more clarification here to find out what is the information. What is this about? Because it is a victory, I can tell you that. And then I mean, these cards, yeah, it's going to allow you to maybe do something, go off on your own. Lots of messages coming in next 3 days. Wow. Yeah, Page of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Says that this is in the works. The Page of Cups is news or message. It puts you in a loving space. Like in this deck, this card has the costume designer. This person is happy that they have a new start because they're able to do something that they really love. And so this could be bringing together the right collaboration or getting the, information or the news that you're needing to know how to go about doing this. So it's like laying down the groundwork. Research, study, and information is what's popping out to me. Yeah, the eyeglasses. Oh, handcuffs. Okay. Handcuffs. Yeah, we'll definitely have to get clarification. Because there's something here tied to us, or that we feel like is an outside thing, that is making us feel like we're held in place, or something that we don't feel like we necessarily can control. Doing something about it, it feels like a bondage. But if you see, the handcuff is like one of them's open. So I think it says held back, but a need to break free. I think that this is about laying down the groundwork for something that you're wanting to do, pioneer on your own, so that you can break free. And it might be breaking free from the chains and the bondage that working for a different, like a person, like another person or company can make you feel sometimes. And then here's that information. I think it's leading more into that area. Eyeglasses says assessment, evaluate options, review, analyze, seeing clearly the fine print. And they're telling me, who do you want to work for? Who do you want to work for? There's something here about that. Okay. And your options, your choices. Oh, beautiful. Nice. Day 3. Day 3 is nice. Okay, so we have more like information gathering, figuring out how we want to do something. Day 3 comes along. I have the 10 of Cups with the 2 of Wands. And that just tells me that you are in alignment. Your focus here is on a path that leads to your emotional feeling fulfilledness, is that how I say? Being emotionally fulfilled. So there is a path here, but there's planning and preparation for this. Like, you're going to have your heaven on earth. You're going to get your 10 of Cups. And this is the plan for that, I feel like. Okay, the plan for that. This involves other people too, being pulled together. Connections, networking, maybe soul tribe. It does say soul tribe here. Interpersonal. Wow, yeah. Oh, that's the secret to it. That's the secret sauce here. Your alignment is putting you in alignment with the right people here. So your alignment, your focus for this 10 of Cups to have an experience that's actually loving, satisfying, fulfilling. This is when the money's good and the emotions are doing good. It's that focus and that alignment is what's bringing in certain people towards you. That might be what the synchronicities are also that you're seeing. So yeah, this is this can be on social media, it says. And then the shooting star, quick action, wish granted, rare, falling, a moment in time. Strength and the 4 of Wands on the cut. Something is going to be very successful. It says enterprising and brilliant. Okay, tell me more about this news or information. The news, it is good news. Literally have the card that means the good news is coming. 3 pages now in this reading. So children might be significant too. I mean, that might be a big part of your life. If you have little children running around, 3 pages here. Page of Wands is your new pathway, news of a new pathway. I think it's tied to the mother lode, to this money, because of the way that it came out. So what is the news? The confirmation. It is good news coming in. What are they pioneering? Or what is the pioneering card about? Whoa. Okay, you see how I was saying, like, you may be exposing something? Or, yeah, exposing in some way how there's an injustice, or there's been an injustice done to you with justice in the reverse. I'm kind of seeing this as like an overall theme of some sort of truth that you have decided to expose, some a balancing of the scales that you are going to achieve because of it being off balance here. The King of Cups and the 10 of Swords, and it's in that reverse position. Yeah, so we could be talking about marriage, relationships, partnerships of all kinds with justice in the reverse that are off, unequal, or not very balanced. But we have you being master of your mood, of your emotions here with the King of Cups, and making decisions every day that are like leading with love, right? 10 of Swords reverse is saying that it's time for that rebirth in your life. So you've been through a lot. You've thawed out now, and it's time to have a completion where you get to put the worst behind you. Putting the worst behind you. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Another Three of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, so that's 6 pentacles altogether. That's success, and it's like a team that's making it work. So definitely something coming together, bridging some sort of beautiful connections here. Wow. Beautiful connections coming in. After you've waited a very long time for something to come through for you, maybe even a person that promised you something but didn't come through for you. This Knight of Pentacles, it's in the reverse, so it's like something that took a very long time, but it never did transpire. It didn't come through. It can be about our stability. It can be about an offer that you're expecting but never came through. And so now it's like, okay, well, this was like the formula to line you up for something here that you're going to do. It feels like the idea is independent, but then once the focus gets here on this idea of what you want to build, it starts bringing these people towards you, and you have the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. So I feel like, for real, after this disappointing phase where things weren't moving and maybe even having financial difficulty, you're stepping into real wealth. You're being aligned for that 10-10. And that might be this handcuffs energy where wanting to do something, but either a cycle. I mean, I'm just seeing somebody that's trying to get the money up, or being in a certain financial situation that's maybe stopping them from being able to create what they really want to create. And then that being freed up. And Spirit, you're working with you. Soul Tribe, definitely. So, wealth, a big amount of wealth. Tell me more about this focus here on day 3 and your focus on the Magician. Focus on what you can build at this point. There are 8 of Wands, good news on what it is that you are wanting to build. Maybe after a Tower moment had already occurred. But the Magician is, you're the magic. You're the Magician. You know you can create whatever you want. And sometimes these are the hurdles or the obstacles that end up being, or even the situation that feels like it's holding us back, could be that fuel that you really needed for this next thing to come in to manifest for you. All right, so the Magician, that's a powerful reading. Let's get an angel number for you. 1111 and 444. You are waking up, and that card talks about how the universe is aligning and arranging people to be on your path to help you, because you're waking up to who you are, which is the Magician. And 333, I was going to say 3 is very important too, because we have 3 of Pentacles, and then we also have 333. Big time, and then multiples of 3 with the 6. So you have very powerful creative energy here. Empress times 3. Let me read the card. 333, you are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truth and be a positive light to others. I am powerful, and you are powerful. I'm sending you love and light. Thank you for joining me. Bye, Taurus.